Welcome, my fellow YouTubers, and to another part of my classic Namco Arcade Classics trilogy playthrough. And this time I'm featuring the legendary game of Pacman, the original Pacman, included in this compilation. This game, for years and years, will always be remembered in gaming because of all the merchandising, the memories of Pac-Man, seriously, all the sequels and spin-offs, tournaments, and including the Pac-Man Championship Edition tournament that the original game. There was a huge tournament with a bunch of professional Pac-Man players, including the so-called pro Billy Mitchell, which I mentioned in my original take on this video, but until I found out that he's a fraud and I had to delete this and start all over with without all the praise, Fuck. And seriously, and like the other games, you get to customize the sides of the screen with these classic arcade borders. This one I have equipped, which is good, and there's another classic, border. And seriously, all the merchandising, the cameos in other games, spin-off sequels of Pac-Man. Oh, damn it. This game will always be remembered forever. One of my personal favorite, Pac-Man is Pac-Man World Series. I remember back in the day I used to have the original Pac-Man World on PS1. I don't have any. Damn it, sadly I don't have it anymore. Try one more time. But I have Pac-Man World 2 still, and that's an amazing game. Amazing, platformers featuring the lovable Pac-Man. Sadly, this compilation doesn't include Miss Pac-Man, the more well-known sequel, but still, I highly recommend you. Damn it! I keep dying talking about the Pac-Man. And other Pac-Man, games I have in my I know I have a couple. Damn it! I know I have a couple Namco plug-and-plays that feature Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man, Pole Position, and a lot of other, classic Namco games that are amazing emulations for plug-and-play. And I have a miniature arcade cabinet. You've probably seen these, online and at Walmart and other retailers, and I think I did a video on them. But there's a Pac-Man, mini arcade cabinet, but it's not a very good one. Like the game, the whole game, the characters move one frame at a time. It's not like the Pac-Man, it's not like the Frogger mini arcade machine, which has actual gameplay emulated. One more little match for a bonus, because I've been talking about the history of Pac-Man. And even Pac-Man made it to museums like the Smithsonian and one other one, the Boston Museum, I think, of Arts or something. Ah, damn it. Where they have, the history displays of Pac-Man, history, a playable big screen, game for kids to play. Like one of my everyone's favorite, classic arcade game. God damn it. Sorry, I'm no bad right now. Because I'm distracted mentioning everything about Pac-Man. And I even have the complete set of Pac-Man Funko Pop figures, I got for Christmas. And I did a review on them, and they were fantastic. And just for fun, I even have a little arcade cabinet, but it's a candy. It's a candy. It's a metal candy Pac-Man, thing. It's shaped like an arcade cabinet, but but inside it's little candy Pac-Man. The shape of Pac-Man in the game. Well, hope you enjoyed my little throwback gameplay here and my little description of the history of Pac-Man. See you next time.